Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the Tennessee Volunteers. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me Coach addressed this moment with his team in the locker room. He said, I understand this is a rivalry game. These are our hated rivals, but we cannot let that take us away from our mission at hand, winning a conference title. There is so much riding on the line in this game, but he wants them to play with composure and poise. No messiness after the whistle. He said, we've got bigger plans at hand. Don't let the rivalry take you out of doing your job here today. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
The pocket breaking down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. He'll hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
That's just a great defensive series. They're getting off the field right away. 3 straight incompletions. They're doing a good job up front, forcing the quarterback into an uncomfortable situation in the pocket. And these defensive backs have done a great job on the outside, being sticky in coverage.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Back to pass. It's Russell. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for some space. It's Bishop. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Staley. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26. That's the end of 1. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number 1, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number 2, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The back's got it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Takes off in a bootleg. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Trying to find some room. It's Bishop. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
And the Volunteers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on 1st and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in this down and distance and in this field position. You just got to do it. Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
Throwing off play action. Now tackling well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. Let's see if they tried out the field goal team. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. He's got some space, look out. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Wow, Chris, he's even faster in person. I knew on film that this guy had some explosiveness on the outside, but now they're trying to find a way to get him the ball in different areas, throwing it to him, here handing it to him. Now he's on the edge. Look at the explosiveness and a huge gain on the outside. He is an impact player.
The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They're going to run it. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Here comes the pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
You know, Chris, there's two things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Into the clear. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, I know it's difficult for the defense because they've got to be prepared for so many threats from this offense, but clearly this wide receiver is going to be a focal point of the game plan, whether they're throwing it to him or here, handing it to him in the run game. They have to key on this player. I think the safeties really need to understand where he's at all times. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to throw. It's Russell. That's caught. It's Rodgers. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. And the time will now use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Gives it to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Staley. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. There's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down play coming up. Gonna run it. It's Hill. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He keeps it on the design run. Open field ahead. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. QB breaking away. Touchdown, Alabama. The quarterback takes it in himself. And the offense will stay out there for a two-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. The Volunteers have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is just a monster sack, Chris, after this long drive that the offense has put together. Now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And it's a direct snap. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. We get to the end of the third, and we have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Here comes the rush. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Volunteers, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe, when you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Running with purpose. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
The QB throws his third pick of the day.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right in the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back for that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're going to run it here. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
To throw, it's Russell. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Goes out of bounds, but they've got it near the 15 now. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
On the ground, it's Bishop. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He's brought down out at the 46.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Vols. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fights through a tackle. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
And with this offense, there's just a lot to defend. You don't expect as a defense you're going to get a short yardage situation where you're going to have to defend against the wide receiver as a runner. But here, this play caller switching things up, giving the defense a lot to look at, and here it creates a first down.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And he's got it again. They make the tackle. This defense doing a great job at containing the running back. He just hasn't got it going so far.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. He'll be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on third down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, they keep trying to throw the football, and there is zero rhythm in this passing game. It looks like the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's seeing ghosts. In his mind, it looks like he's facing 16 defenders. He's got no idea where to go with the ball.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And it's a direct snap. Oh, he's got open space. They're bringing down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Boy, the floodgates have just opened here offensively. Just a dominant quarter for them. Scored on the last drive. Now they're getting downhill again, running the football. This group has serious rhythm.
Direct snap. Leaning on the run game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They've still got one more left to work with.
With one timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they could get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has got it. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Bama. Now the try for 2. Looking downfield. It's Russell. The pressure's on. Moves out of the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And it's a kneel down. So lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But, Joel, it feels